All right, quick video on 3-12. 3-12 here. Gonna move in. So basically, we're gonna complete each of the following giant 1 problems. Okay. So I'm zooming in here just on this first problem, and what we're looking at is we just have to recognize that I guess first this fraction right here must be equal to 1. Must be equal to 1, right? So the only way a fraction is equal to 1 is when it's the whatever in the numerator is in the denominator, right? So 4 over 4, that equals 1. 5 over 5, that equals 1. 100 over 100, that equals 1, right? So this fraction must be equal to 1. So what I'm looking at is I'm going to first put my attention to I'm going to put my attention to this denominator right here, okay? And I'm looking at it and I think to myself, 3 times what number, right? 3 times what number equals 18, right? So what number is that? That number has to be 6, right? 3 times 6 is 18. So what goes into the numerator of the giant 1? That has to also be 6, right? Otherwise, it's not a giant 1. So then I look at it and say 5 times 6 is 30, right? So there we go. So kind of cleaning this mess up here. And there we go. The giant 1 is 6 over 6, and we get 30, right? So now in this one, I'll get you started on this, and then I'm going to let you finish on this problem, right? I'm looking in this case as at the numerator side, right? The numerator here, right? So now this one's a little backwards. It says 4, I'm looking here on the right, 4 times what number equals 28, right? And that number has to be 7. That number has to be 7. So once that's 7, I can now finish the rest of this, okay? Now, same thing I would do on the far right. Find what that giant 1 is, and then once I know the giant 1, I can get those other numbers, okay? Hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have other questions.